Awping is weird in Counter-Strike 2, but by the end of this video, I'm going to teach you all the little gimmicks and tricks that you can do with the AWP so that you can make sure you are the best player in the server when you are playing, and you can lock it down and make sure you are performing to your best abilities. For those of you that don't know, I have been a awper in CSGO for years now. I've traveled to different countries playing in LANs. I've played on multiple teams, awping throughout the highest leagues of North America, and hopefully one day we'll be in Pro League and climbing up there, so you guys can be alongside the journey with me. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss out, and join my Discord so you can talk to me and you know, ask me questions and stuff. But today I really want to teach you how to AWP in this game, because I've been playing it for a little bit of time now, and I've kind of understood a few things that really helped me find impact with the AWP and have helped me climb the leaderboards on FACEIT. I think right now I'm top 10 in USA for FACEIT and around top 18 for NA. So I've, you know, found a lot of success AWPing in this game, but it's very different. We can't look at it like it's Counter-Strike Global Offensive. We have to look at it as a new game. So the first thing I want to show you before we even talk about in-game stuff is go to your settings and go to game, and you're gonna have to scroll all the way down here. Go ahead and go to item. I want you to make sure that delay sniper rifle unscope after shot is on no, and make sure that auto resume sniper rifle after shot is on yes. That's the first thing you need to do to be a better operator, is make sure those settings are how I showed you. If not, you're gonna be a noob, a total noob. I don't know why they added those settings. It's so stupid. But yeah, so let's specifically talk about CT side awping, because that's where you're gonna find the most impact. T side awping, guys, you know, you can do it, but sometimes it's better just to buy a rifle, to be honest with you. You're always going to want to AWP on CT side though, so that's gonna be the most important thing we talk about. So by far the most important thing is understanding where you can find impact, right? So on a map like Nuke, and any map you want to find the largest areas, you know, the biggest open spaces, because that is where the AWP is going to farm. On Nuke, that happens to be outside, because look, there's all these giant open spaces that make it harder for the other team to kill you if they have a rifle. You should always be thinking about that. How hard of a shot does the person have to hit to kill me? You know, if you're in big garage awping, this is why a lot of awpers start here, go here. This angle is so good because it is such a hard shot for someone to hit with a rifle, right? That is such a hard kill compared to when you're double scoped in on it. So always try to create distance with the AWP, right? That is the first thing. Always create distance. The longer the angle, the better, right? The more distance, the more likely you are going to kill, because you're going one shots and they have to hit a crazy shot in order to kill you. You're going to die sometimes, but it's limiting the risks and making sure, you know, you have the most success possible. That doesn't mean close range awping isn't a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It just means your chance of dying is much greater just because of the way the game works and how much easier it is to hit a shot. Like, you can AWP in close angles like this. You know, even this isn't really a close angle when they're walking back here. I mean, you could AWP like angles like this, but just realize, one, if you miss your shot, you're dead. If you are a bad AWPer and you're trying to learn the game, the best thing you can do is create this distance so that if you miss a shot, I didn't kill him, you have areas to get out and repost, right? Which brings me on to my next point. You need to be versatile. You need to be moving around the map as an AWPer. So say I start the round on ramp, right? Say I want to do a ramp start. I come here and post on this angle, right? We're posted up. Boom, we get a kill. 9 out of 10 times you want to rotate around somewhere. I would sit here and maybe throw a smoke, or have your teammate throw utility, and then get out of there. I want you to rotate around the map and find somewhere new to play that the other team is not going to expect you, right? Now, that could even be something as simple as posting on the cross like this, doing that, or, you know, going up heaven and patrolling the A site, then posting on hut, because the guy hears the AWP ramp and he's like, I bet I could walk out here and take some fights, and he's dead then, right? Just find somewhere new, right? That could literally mean anything. You can just go find a new place to play. When the other team has an AWPer that is mobile and active, it makes it so hard to play against. The best thing I love is when I'm playing an AWPer that doesn't move, right? An AWPer that gets a kill ramp and he's still ramp, right? He doesn't move the rest of the round. And there is a time and place for this. I'm not telling you to just be a crazy mad person running around 24/7. But it is so good, right? Say they're ramp rushing you and there's 5 people running at you and you get the first kill. This could even mean as something as simple as, boom, you get the kill. You fall down here, maybe you go for another one, but then you're just rotating out and being so hard to kill, right? When you're awping, you have the most valuable gun. You have to be able to run away and make sure that you're getting that distance from the other team, right? Find these angles to play that are really going to be beneficial to you, right? It plays in that first tip of creating your distance, creating your space, because guess what? There's multiple reasons for this. Another reason you want to keep your distance and space is, you know, if they're running you down, especially if they're on eco round, and you keep fighting here because you just want to get kills and stuff, and you die and your op is on the ground, guess what? They're just going to pick up your op, and now they have an op to kill your teammates with, right? And especially in pugs and matchmaking, you already know your teammates are just going to swing in and die to the op that you just dropped on the ground. It's so frustrating, right? So you don't want to lose the op as much as possible. If you are an awper, your KD ratio should be so high compared to a rifler, right? Because you're playing safer. You have the one-shot gun. And also, guys, why your KD ratio should be so high too is you should be saving. If you're ever in a 1v3, 1v4, it's rare that you should want to go for it, right? It's very rare because your economy matters so much. So many of you are just trying to go for every single clutch possible, no matter what. Say it's a 1v4, you're still trying to run into the site and win the round. There's no reason for that. Stop going for that, because instead realize that this gun costs $4,750. That is expensive. Your economy matters so much as an awper. It matters so much. So stop running in and going for clutches that are very unlikely to win. In my head, I'm always thinking, no, is this winnable? Would I be better off? There's been times where I save in a 1v2 clutch, a 1v1 clutch, depending on the situation, right? It might be a 1v1 clutch, but you know, the time is running so low that there's like 15 seconds left. I'm not in a favorable position to even get close to the bomb. If I'm going to win the round, it's going to be like, you know, based on a last second defuse. Just save, literally just save. It's not worth it. It is literally a better chance of you winning the game if you save the op and bring it into the next round than you trying to go for a 5% clutch win, right? It's just common sense that I don't see anybody doing, and it really is making you worse at the game. And the thing that's sad is at low levels, they're going to be like, why is this guy not going for it? Why is he so bad at the game? They don't even realize how bad they are, right? You saving is literally going to win you the game doing that. So your economy management as an awper is by far the most important thing. The more often you can get the op up, the better it's going to be. And you know, that means getting exit frags, right? That means sitting back here, you know, when the round's already lost, like it's just over, and sitting back here and getting exit frags, right? You know, farming them as they're running at you and trying to hunt you down. That is so frustrating from the other team's perspective when you're saving and you're shooting them. You lost the round, but you're winning the psychological battle because of this, right? So just to summarize, guys, you need to be versatile. You need to move around the map. You need to get a pick. You need to rotate somewhere else. Boom, kill outside. I'm already running because I want to post ramp now. I want to go ramp and switch my position up. Boom, be versatile. The second thing, guys, is create distance. Create distance as much as you can. Be as far away as your opponents as you can whenever you can. If you're no-scoping, that's great. If you have to no-scope someone, perfect. But we don't want to rely on that. We really don't. We don't want to rely on no-scoping at all. We want to keep our scope up and use the gun how it's designed. And guys, manage your economy. Manage it so well. Do not let the other team kill you more than you need to be killed. Your job is to survive as the awper, to survive, to get frags, no matter what way. Set your riflers up to get close, and you clean up everything else. And guys, also don't give them the op. If they're on eco round, especially, keep your distance and run away and find new angles to post. Be so annoying. And when you're re-peeking angles, guys, be careful re-peeking the same angle. If you're re-peeking the same angle, it's going to give the rifler the advantage, or the awper that's posted on you. Always be, you know, unpredictable and swing new sides of angles, and, you know, just, again, it comes down to repositioning. It's your biggest thing. So I hope that this video gave you a little bit of insight on how to become a better awper in this game. Think about it differently now. I want to see you actually playing better in your matches and ranking up. And maybe one day I'll see you at the top. A lot of you guys have played in my matchmaking games, in my face at lobbies, and I just think it's so awesome to play against all of you. So keep it up, keep grinding. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Do not miss my video tomorrow. I want to see you there. Peace out. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for 9,000 subs.